After years of wondering, Hollywood is fucking making the Naruto live action movie. And no, brother, I'm not talking about some AI. I'm not talking about some fan animation trailer off of YouTube that has billions of views, but it's never gonna happen. I'm not talking about rumors off of Twitter, X, whatever you might want to call it. I'm talking about an actual official live action movie by Lionsgate. Yes, coming in like what, 2027? No exact date has been mentioned yet, but we will get into that in just a moment. Now, live action movies for animes have always been a fucking 90% miss rate, and even that 10% is just like the bare minimum, the mediocre. Like One Piece, it's actually a pretty good live action, but there is also, like, there's always stuff you can't and 100% replicate in a live action. We have stuff like the Dragon Ball. We don't really talk about that no more. We decided as an anime community that we forget that even exists. We have Death Note. We have One Piece that happened. It's not anime, but animation related. Avatar's happened. It's somewhat okay, but it's like still maybe kind of fucking up the storyline from what I've been seeing in the recent season. And there's a lot of other live actions out there that just don't hit its mark. What's been stated is pretty much animes need to stay as animes. But don't get me wrong. Look, as a Naruto fan, as you can obviously see, I hope that they do this shit justice. And when I say justice, I mean we might have the best team possible for a live action film for the Naruto. The man who is trying to direct this movie has directed Shang-Chi. If you've seen that amazing choreography with powers and everything, which works very well when it comes to verses like Naruto, where they are very choreography like Gaiden. That's where their bread and butter is, and there's powers within that verse. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of special effects that are gonna be needed for what you can replicate inside of Naruto, but with someone like that and Brand New Day Spider-Man. I know you see that poster in the back of my wall. I just pointed the wrong way. Either way, it's still in the back of me. But you see that poster? I went to watch the movie. Absolutely spectacular. I can't wait for Doomsday on another note. But getting back to the topic at hand, yes, the person directed Shang-Chi and Brand New Day Spider-Man. Beautiful. So might be in some good hands here. So yes, Marvel is gonna form a direct connection to this film, and Kishimoto will also be directly involved in it, so we can hope for the best. So today we're going to be breaking down who's making the film, what it could potentially cover, what it means that Marvel is connected to this film, and bro, who the fuck are going to play the characters? So without further ado, it's that boy Flows. Before we get into the video, like, comment, subscribe, and tell me down what you're trying to see from this movie and your reactions to it. But without further ado, let's get right into the breakdown. Now, today is a very good day for Naruto fans. We are about to eat immensely. So this rumor has been talked about as far back as 2015, about the time when the anime fucking ended. I was still in high school. Yes, calm down. For the young dudes who are still in high school who just got out. Yes, I was in high school in 2015, okay? I know I'm unk. Now, with this sitting in production for so many years, Lionsgate is officially pushing this out and trying to get it out and trying to push forward the production as soon and as quick as possible. They have already sent out a worldwide search for the casting characters of the best Team 7, the people that are always replicated in every other anime, which is Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura. They're looking for a worldwide cast for these characters. So all this means is they're trying to push us forward, which is great news for us, because the more information that comes out, the more shit I could talk about. Now, rewinding for a brief moment, this has been talked about since 2015, obviously, but nothing was ever set in stone. Nothing was ever pushed forward. It was just a rumor that was sitting in Hollywood like, do I want to fuck with it? Do I not want to fuck with it? But Naruto is a huge film. It is a huge industry in general. It has a huge fan base. I mean, it was ended almost more than a decade ago, but it's still talked about to an insane degree. It still rivals many of these newer gen animes today. And I mean, what could they lose from this, honestly? I mean, they've already done so many live actions in the past, and they're like a hit or miss, bro. It's only gonna hit or it's only gonna miss. So hopefully with this and the directors that they do have for the films that they have made in the past, if you've ever seen Shang-Chi, some of those choreography fight scenes are quite amazing. Brand New Day, if you've seen it, you know what I mean. It's going to be great. And also, if you haven't seen it, bro, go watch the movie. There were many filmmakers that were attached to the project since 2015, but there was not a big an extreme change until 2024, just about 2 years ago. It wasn't until Lionsgate decided to put Destin Daniel as the person who's going to film and direct this movie. And if you did not know, he was part of the people who directed Shang-Chi and the 10 Great Rings. I mean, dude, we might be in very good hands when it comes to the films that he has made. It wasn't like some random person off the streets picked up an anime and said, I want to make this a live action. This has been talked about since 2015. It's been rumored about since 2015. They do know there's a lot of pressure on it for how big the film is and how big the industry is. So they handpicked somebody that would probably deliver to the best degree. Now, what this means for picking such a specific person for the realm of Naruto is because Naruto is a show about the choreography, the drama, the supernatural powers, everything that he has worked with in the past. So what that means for us is that he won't be new to what he's going to see when he works with Kishimoto and the people who have worked on Naruto and trying to implement what is shown on screen in the animation film and the manga and into a live action play for us to watch. Now, also, fun tidbit, if you did watch A Brand New Day, Naruto poster was seen actually in the in the show. So Naruto does exist within the realm of Marvel. Isn't that kind of fun? I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't notice it in the theaters, but I did get to see it when I was scrolling TikTok like usual. But what this means for us is that he is heavily connected to Marvel. The fact that Naruto is going to be picked up by the hands of people who are connected to Marvel, my brother, do you see what we like? Do you see that Doctor Strange scene that we got, brother? Like, if we can get something of that level for Naruto, bro, I think I'm not gonna lie, this might make history. We might be the first anime to be brought to live action and to be a fucking banger. Not just mediocre, but an actual fucking banger. And also what this means for Destin Daniel is if he can make this hit home, if he can make this hit the mark, then this is an insane career path for him. From Shang-Chi to Brand New Day to into the anime realm of Naruto? Bro, that's an insane career path. And this might work out great because Naruto is not just random anime you could just animate. A lot of the stuff are very over exaggerated, from the hand signs to huge like fucking house-sized ninja chakra attacks. I mean, the drama, the fight scenes, the choreography, everything in there makes Naruto what makes Naruto great. And for him, he needs to be able to make those exaggerated movements, those exaggerated things, hopping through trees. He needs to be able to make all those things feel believable and to look natural on screen. Now, talking about what Naruto brings to the table, when it comes to all the action that we all love to see, Naruto is a show and an anime about the drama and the traumas and how every villain isn't just a villain. Everybody has a story, everybody has a reason to what they're doing. No one's just out there fucking murking shit out for no damn reason. There's a lot of depth behind Naruto, and this creator, before we got into all these action films, had something called Short Term 12, which is a drama. It actually covers a lot of emotional level stuff that will be great and should be able to transfer over to Naruto in a good fashion. He isn't just an action film creator. He has worked in the realm of with the drama, trauma, letting characters' feelings being portrayed through the screen. So that is something that is also very much needed for something like Naruto, because Naruto, as we know, is something that tugs at the heartstrings. It is not just about the straight hands, even though Naruto will not duck a fade, but he needs to be able to portray the feelings of every character in Naruto properly. I know you heard me say earlier, Kishimoto is involved with this film. Look guys, this is happening. Whether it's the 2027 or not, we do not know. It's up in the air, but the film is happening. It's been rumored for a long time, but they are pushing out, and Kishimoto's going to be involved. And when the creator is involved, that can only mean a good thing, hopefully, as long as everybody is listening to both sides. You know, Kishimoto also said that he's very happy with Destin Daniel being the person who's going to film and direct the anime / live action. So he did say he would like to meet with him and talk with him, and that can only mean great collaboration, probably working hand in hand to figure out what needs to be done, what needs to be said, fix this, fix that, portray the feelings properly. The fight scenes looking great. I feel like we might be in good hands, guys. We might get a Marvel level live action film in Naruto. And all I can say is that Kishimoto, I'm just so happy for him, man. He's ecstatic for this. He's so happy to be able to see who's going to play his characters that he's written since years ago when the show was first created. Who's going to bring his characters to life? Like, animation is great. It is bringing something to life, but to see it on the live action screen, played by actual actors, and to be portrayed in the best way possible, I bet that feels like a dream for any animation or manga, anybody in that realm to be able to see that happen. Yeah, like, it's awesome. And when it comes to this, the biggest indicator that this actually is happening is the worldwide push for the casting of Team 7. I mean, they're looking for young people who can perform hard roles, a little bit like strenuous, because they are ninjas. They do, like, there are going to be fight scenes. They are going to be doing stuff that's probably very strenuous to their body. So they need someone who could fit that role properly and also look like the character. Let's hope that they do a good job on that. That seems to be the biggest thing whenever these animes or live actions are put out, is that sometimes they just don't hit the mark with the live action people or how they're supposed to look. I mean, key factor is Avatar, not an anime, but it's a live action. People have been on head when it comes to Azula and other characters just not looking how they're supposed to look. And also, they just veer off from the story entirely sometimes, and they make characters like development in the anime or in the comics non-existent in the show. But that's why we have Kishimoto here. He will be there hand in hand helping them with this, and hopefully they stick with this plan. They stick with the proper script, and they bring Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura to life in the best way possible. Now, when it comes to what could possibly be put out onto the theater screen, look, there is a lot of episodes of Naruto. Way too many for you to condense all that into one movie. It's just physically not possible. So the best thing to do is take it arc by arc, honestly. That's the best thing to do. And thankfully for them, Naruto has one of the strongest first arcs ever. Land of Waves with Haku, Zabuza, the fucking Team 7 finally going on their first mission and it ended up being a fucking nice ranked mission. Kakashi, I mean, the emotions, the drama, the fights, so many displays of power when it comes to this. Dude, if they animate this as their first, like, go-getter to draw attention in, dude, they might be on the right track. They might be really on the right track here. I mean, there's not a lot they could do with maybe, say, 2 hours at most, or if they do it in a show format like One Piece. But depending on what they're doing, it seems like it's going to be a movie, obviously. They need to pick out a very good first arc, which I believe Land of Waves is a very strong first arc from Naruto. That is something that will draw people in with the action, with the drama, with the choreography, with the characters in themselves. I mean, you see amazing, cool characters displayed, a comedy, all of it is there within the first arc. So if they were to pick anything, I would say they should pick the Land of Wave arcs, get young casting members, and if they see this bangs off, they can easily branch off and continue movies, and slowly the characters will grow, and they would be able to do a time skip, all that good stuff. I mean, maybe I'm pushing a little bit too far. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and get your hopes up for an amazing live action, because, you know, it's very hard to put a live action onto screen. I mean, we've seen Dragon Ball Evolutions. Oh my gosh, let's not even talk about that. One Piece, it's probably one of the better ones that we've seen in recent years. We've seen Death Note. We've seen, I'm pretty sure it was a Bleach one. I honestly didn't watch the Bleach one. But, like, there's so many live actions that just go under the rug, or just are swept underneath the rug. They stay underneath the bridge. They don't see the light of day because what the fuck are you even doing? Like, animes deserve to just stay as anime sometimes. I know a lot of Naruto fans are probably sitting there like, I kind of don't want to see this because I don't want them to butcher my goat, you know? And I kind of feel you. I feel you a little bit. But at the same time, bro, it can widen the fan base for Naruto even that much more. I mean, it's fucking already worldwide known, but, like, it can be even more. And I would love to see that. And Kishimoto's excited. I feel that's great as for the creator to see his work be still talked about and pushed forward decades after it's already been finished. Brother, he did his big one. That's why they're labeled the big three: Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto. The big three. And you got fucking Dragon Ball is the grandfather of anime. I mean, they're the four goats. Simply put, in this day and age, with everything already being done, there's no one that's going to take their spot. They've solidified their spot in the anime community and anime history as the goats. I mean, look at it. Naruto has sold over 250 million copies worldwide. I mean, One Piece is like, we don't talk about that. I think they're even crossing thresholds to beat out, like, comics in the US and whatnot. But a lot of their sales do come from majority of Japan, because it's a huge fan base of One Piece in Japan. But Naruto has a very much worldwide, spread around the globe fan base, and it's still one of the best-selling mangas to ever come out in anime history. So there's a massive market there, and when Hollywood smells money, they smell an audience, they will be there. Now, final thoughts wrapping this up. You have to be careful. We had to be cautious about going into this because our hearts will be broken. We know how this happens, but I'm not excited because it's like Hollywood or because it's Naruto, you know? I'm excited because of the people who are involved. Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto, you got Lionsgate, and you got Destin Daniels, the director and film person for Shang-Chi, 10 Great Rings, A Brand New Day. I mean, these are great films, also tied with Marvel. I mean, anything tied to Marvel, I would assume they want their reputation to stay at a certain level. And there's already a massive market for Naruto, so they're expecting a lot of money to come out of this, a lot of new fans to probably travel to Marvel. Like, this could be a business move for them also in the same way that will benefit both parties and honestly benefit us too as fans. But what do you think about all this? Do you think it's gonna be trash? Do you think it's gonna be good? Are you already preparing that video that says like, I knew this was gonna be trash? I know one of y'all gonna comment down like, hey bro, like don't be too excited for this. Like, when it comes out, the thing is, if you fuck up Naruto, you see how the Avatar's already been doing them. You already see how One Piece already done them. You already see how fucking Dragon Ball did them years ago when it came out. I mean, the internet will be on heads if you do not do this justice. So, as a fan of Naruto, as a fan of Kishimoto, let's just hope that they do his thing justice because he deserves this. It'd be great to see. I'd be happy to see the creator of my favorite manga, my favorite anime, be happy with his creation being on live screen. But tell me your comments, tell me your concerns, put down what you think is the best course of action. What arc should they even do first? What characters could even be cast for Team 7? Put all that down in the comments, like, subscribe, and without further ado, stay in tune for the next video. Peace.